Hi and welcome to the second part of my Bitcoin UI Kit series. Today I want to deep dive with you into the UI Kit, see how it works and how you can use it. So first I duplicated the UI Kit. Just click on here and then you can here open in Figma or duplicate or whatever it is for you on this button here. I'm logged in now, so your copy might be a bit different. And then you will have this kit here, this Figma file. And today I want to show you a brief overview of all the pages. Then I want to show you themes, the icons, the type and the components, and a little bit of the templates. First, on these pages here, you have a lot of templates or user flows. And I don't want to show you too much about this because I want to make an extra video about this. But just to show you how big it is and how complex and useful, here you have user flows, complete guides, how people can use or should use a wallet, for example, right? Yeah, you have first use here with all the steps that you need, then cover screen states and so on, then automatic cloud backup, how this should work. So if you create a wallet app, for example, then you have everything in here that you need, all the states, all the different situations that a user can get into. And it's very well documented. That's pretty cool. And you can even go deeper in here. And then you have the Bitcoin design guide. And here you have everything explained more deeply, manual backup, how it works. And this is more like a guide, not too much about designing, but more how the process of a manual backup, for example, or in this example, works. You even have a print template here to create a Bitcoin wallet backup and so on. So it's really well documented. It's really nice. So, and this, you have always the link to the guide is always here below the screens. Today, I want to show you the components, the tokens, the themes. And the first thing that I want to show you are the themes. And this is pretty cool because you see the sample screens here and you see it's all with white background and orange primary buttons and everything. But you see here that you have this color palettes and we have different default color palettes, or here are some examples which you can modify, which I will show you in another video as well, because it's we need to talk a bit more about this. But with this, you can start. And you have different colors, you have different typography, and even different button styles. And this works pretty well with a plugin. And this is the Bitcoin UI Kit plugin, which you can get from here, like a normal plugin. And then you simply select one of these frames here. Let's take some extreme one, like purple dark. Just select this, and then click on Apply Theme. And then it's changing the whole theme of the screens. And even if we are going into this complex flows here, user flows, then you see everything changed. It's really quick and it's pretty amazing. And you can do the same for another type here. Let's take this type, apply theme, and then it's changing, right? It directly changed the type here. So it's really nice. Same with the buttons. Now see here, it's rounded rectangles. Now we take this pill theme, for example, and then it's changing the button styling over all screens. And I mean, it's a huge file and it's really changing things very quickly. So this is pretty amazing, I think. And as I said, I will show you in another video how you can customize it with your branding very quickly. Now I changed everything back to default, but you see it's very easy if you want to create a wallet app or another Bitcoin app and you want to take your own brand, it's very easy to apply, right? So that's pretty cool. The colors page will be merged with the themes page, so we don't need to deep dive into that. But the next bigger topic are the icons, and that's pretty cool as well. So we have a set of Bitcoin icons here, with filled and outlined styling and in 3 sizes for every icon. And of course you can use them as from the assets panel here pretty easily. Let's take Satoshi, for example, and then you see here, let's take version 1, and then you can just drag and drop. Then you see, okay, style, filled or outlined, and big, medium or small. So you can use it like this. And that's the normal way, I guess. But there are other options. And another option is the Bitcoin icons plugin, right? So you can take this icon, you can search for the icons here as well. Let's stay with the example of Satoshi. And you can choose between outline and filled, right? You see it here on the first one. And then you can drag and drop it. No, you need to click on it, sorry. And then it's in your file and it's, whoops, I'll make this a bit bigger. And then you see here, it's a vector file and you can stretch it like you want. And so this is the other way to use the Bitcoin icons, but there's even a third way. And for that, we need to go into the browser and you can go to bitcoinicons.com. And here you have everything again. You can search for the icons. Let's take Satoshi. And then you see it here. You can click on it and then you can copy it to your clipboard. And if you go back into Figma, for example, then you can just paste it in here. Let's take another one so you see that it's really working. Let's take this Bitcoin circle here. Let's copy this, go back, and you can paste it in here. So, and it's a vector as well. So pretty neat. But if you're going to bitcoinicons.com, you can download everything as well as a zip file. And then you get a package of PNGs and SVGs of all these icons and the different stylings. And there's even a Figma file where you just have a Figma file with all the icons included. So you have many options to use the Bitcoin icons for the need that you have for your product or project. So next topic is type. And the type is pretty easy and straightforward. You see the different stylings that we have here, the different sizes. So, and of course, this is depending of the theme that you choose, as I showed you before. If you have another theme, then of course you see a different typography here. But yeah, if we are going into this, you see it's title 1, for example, and then you can just use everything from here, from this panel, and then you can change the sizes. Next topic are the components. So first thing here is the home screen. This is a component because we have different states for this. If we are taking it out here, then you see you can enable and disable some things here and change the value, or no, the currency, for example, to euro or Bitcoin. Bitcoin or Satoshi. And yeah, you can change a lot of stuff here. This is pretty cool, but it is consisting of different components, and you find them here in the form elements, and then you see it. For example, yeah, you see we have a lot of components here, and you will find all these components in the different user flows and in the different screens. And here you see the button, for example. Let's take this, and then you can change everything here as you're used to it. Used to do it in Figma, change from filled to outline, add an icon and whatever. And again, if you have a different theming, then it will look different, of course. And yeah, it's everything in here, pretty straightforward, everything that you need. And same for the Bitcoin specific components. You have QR codes here, you have the balance display, you have different amount inputs, fee picker, it's everything in here, right? Recovery phrase, test words, and yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot of stuff in here. So I think if you want to create a wallet design, you have really everything in here. It's really nice. Then you have different navigation components that you might need, like a mobile tab bar or a site navigation. Then you have different screen templates. If you're creating a iPhone app, for example, then you have something in here already that you can take for a desktop as well. Yeah, desktop site navigation, for example. So this is really nice. And as well as some desktop examples, right? This needs some work, I guess, but still there are some screens in here already that might help you with the different spacings and so on to get a better idea about it. And yeah, you can take all these components that I just showed you and use it one by one and create your own screens from scratch, or you're using the templates or the user flows that we have in here and yeah, modify the screens from there. It's up to you, right? So you can go from scratch or build upon a baseline, on a foundation that we already created. Yeah, that's it for today. I think this was a good overview of the basic components and colors and how the theming works. And in the next parts, I want to show you the user flows more deeply. Then I want to show you how you can customize the theming to really bring your own brand into this UI kit. And then we want to make a little prototyping session so that I create some screens and then we directly see how this all works together and how you could create your own screens very quickly with this UI kit. Okay, see you next time.